Hello everyone, I am Judith Atuon, President of IMAP Region 11. Now I will be sharing with you the guidelines and the forms on how to avail of the mobilization service reimbursement from Popcom Region 11. First, we should have our training on family planning CBT 1 and 2. Okay, now this is the guidelines. Okay. The Consolidated Responsible Parenthood Family Planning Guidelines on the Provision of Mobilization Support for the Intensified National Program on Population and Family Planning. So reimbursement of Mobilization Fund of CSO. CSO, CSO such as the Integrated Midwife Association of the Philippines, and their community volunteers shall be provided with the allowance, mobilization allowance for every couple, spouse, woman of reproductive age, with unmet need for modern family planning, who is successfully followed up, accompanied to the nearest service facility and assisted for counseling and use of family planning method. The mobilization allowance, which shall be used to defray the transportation expenses of both the community service organization and their community volunteer and the couple individual, shall be reimbursed according to the following schedule. A couple or individual accompanied within the municipality is 150, and a couple or individual accompanied outside the municipality is 300. Some CSO are claiming this one. Okay. Reimbursement of mobilization fund for direct service delivery activities. Family planning provider shall be given mobilization supply cost expenses for transportation and supplies such as, but not limited to, gloves, gauze, alcohol, cotton, providin iodine, chlorhexidine, vaginal speculum, lubricant, anesthetics, and syringe used for every couple individual with unmet need for family planning who are directly served after the demand generation activities such as follows. For IUD, 300 pesos. For injectables and progesterone subdermal implant is 150. The non-scalpel vasectomy is 300, and bilateral tubal ligation is 300. Reimbursement of mobilization fund for direct service delivery. Reimbursement claims of expenses and supply costs for direct service delivery may also be availed of in cases of purely service delivery activity conducted by the CSO, provided that the clients are those whose unmet needs were previously identified in demand generation activities. That arrangement for this type of service delivery activity shall be undertaken similar to the family planning service event. Reimbursement for supply costs shall not be in any manner cover the cost of family planning commodity expense during the service delivery. So, yun lang mga, for example, kung nagtatapok-tapok na to sila, we give them the information on family planning services, and later on, uh, they accept the family planning services. Demand-side financing, the mobilization support to be provided to acceptors of BTL and NSV for the partial reimbursement of lost income corresponding to the time they access the services, equivalent to 1 month pay based on the regional daily minimum wage. This is to encourage and facilitate the access of couple and individuals, especially to geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas, so family planning information and services. So anyway, in our facility, in our clinics, we do not serve BTL and NSB. So all we have to do is to refer them to the appropriate clinic or hospital. Reimbursement of mobilization fund. Reimbursement claims of expenses shall be done within 1 month from the conduct of family development sessions or other similar activities or referral and service delivery. 1 month before. Uh, Usually, the fund they gave for this, if DS, are the snacks. Payee, the head of the Population Office Division Section, especially the officer in charge, unless otherwise specified by the LGU officially in writing. In the case of CSO, the head of the CSO, especially president of the organization, program manager, local and counterpart, chapter manager, the authorized signatories, unless otherwise specified by the CSO officially in writing. Reimbursement of mobilization fund. Submission of documents. Only claims that with complete documents will be processed and forwarded to finance. In processing, first in, first out basis at the technical level. So in the finance, first in, first out also basis as forwarded by the technical. The preparation of checks, as soon as scrutinized and validated, the documentations are complete and correct, then the release of checks will depend upon the availability of fund. Reimbursement of mobilization fund, only those whose names appeared in the list submitted with specimen signatures to Popcom Region 11 shall be entitled to the claim for reimbursement. Trained personnel in RPFP, FDSI, PCC, and a facilitator and lecturer. Trained community volunteer, updated health service provider, and authorized payee. Okay. Uh, I think we are only five who submitted signatures at the Popcom Region 11 office. So your reports that will be submitted to population office will be countersigned by us, the regional officers who submitted our signatures to their office. Encoding of couples and individual profile. This encoding uh, uh, for the past 3 quarters, I was not able to avail of this benefit. So I just leave these slides, and if you have time, you go over to the slides on how to claim on this. Now, the last slide will be the appealing clause. All other guidelines issued by Popcom that are in conflict with these consolidated guidelines on the provisions of mobilization support for national program on population and family planning shall be deemed rescinded. Therefore, if hindi tayo pasok doon sa guidelines na ginagawa ng Popcom, marirevoke yung ating benefit. And then now, I will show you again another on the forms. First form that we are going to comply is the form where is already the form. Okay. So, form na nawala. Okay. First, ito na. Itong form na ito, part ito ng mga dapat isa-submit. I-run through ko lang ito. This is Form A, Certificate A, B, tapos yung referral slip with services slip, the transmittal form. Now, again, I will show you the sample of the clinic of Hambo Maternity Clinic. So, this is the form, the name of clinic, the date, then the date served, and the type of client. Most of our clients are walk-in, then Um, just fill in what is required. Another, then this is to certify that. This one, the certification, the name of this, just leave it blank. I will put the name. And the referral slip and service slip, ganito pagka-fill up, lahat po ng mga client natin. Na transmittal po, ito quarterly, nagkamali po ako dito sa month po lang ng March. Pero dito naman ito sa ito ang complete. Okay. Now, yung last na sabi ko meron sana papakita ko sana kanina na blank form. Hindi na nag-appear sa aking slides. So this is the form 1 na first dapat original siya. So our clients are walk-in, so ganyan. So this is my form 1. Ito, careful tayo dito. Kailangan ang sa taas ay sa pangalan ng husband, tapos wife sa baba. Tapos ngayon, ito male and female, civil status nila. Pag live-in sila, dito ka kukuha ng code. Live-in is 5, ganito pagkalagay. Then birth date must you should follow the format day, month, and year. Then highest educational attainment, dito na naman tayo sa code sa baba. A number of children, method use, sa baba naman ito. Dito na naman sa mga artificial. Then reason 4, family planning method use. So dito naman sa baba ang code. So 1, pag gusto pang mga anak. Pag limiting ay yung ayaw na talagang mga anak. Okay? So, ito, another slide yung memo brief. So, ano ang sharing? Anong sharing natin? So, ito yung sharing natin nung time na nandito during the time of signing ng MOA between the IMAP and the Popcom. So, ito i-review nyo na lang ito siya. Memo brief signing that was on February 24, 2020. So, ito ang sharing. The conversation among the IMAP officers headed by Ma'am Ason, the sharing of the family planning support on mobilization services were as follows. So, 100% refund for IUD 300, 150 for injection and implant. 50% will be the share of service provider, 15 will be the share of IMAP National, 20 will be the share of IMAP Region 11, 15 will be the share of encoder, office supplies, and other expenses of the officers directly involved in the preparation and submission of the documents to Popcom Region 11. So, yun lang po. So, any clarification, any coaching you want from me, just message me at my FB or just call me at my telephone number during my vacant period actually. Okay, so this is all for mobilization support from Popcom, and good day. Bye.